Hi everyone, this is Angelo L and welcome back again to my YouTube channel. And for today's video, I'll be going to answer several questions pertaining to social interactions with regards to social literacy. So first, we have here this first picture. It shows the student interactions towards their teacher. Among these students socialize each other even if they came from different culture and ethnicity. In the front row, who has a facilitator of learning which the students enjoy in learning. So as we notice in their faces, the laughter, the joyous learning environment, which we can conclude that this learning environment has a healthy relationship towards the student and their teacher, which is very essential in teaching and learning process. Letting our students to socialize themselves, doing collaborative activities, group performance could build a strong foundation and boundaries to develop their own skills in dealing with people who surrounds them. Again, in this second image, it shows how social media platforms reflect to the users and the student. Good for them, even if they are far apart from each other or to their classmates, but still they can communicate and feel the presence of socializing to each other using the advent of technology platforms such as Zoom meetings, Messenger, chat books, and many more.
Follow-up questions.
Now we go to the follow-up questions. So how can you incorporate social literacy in the classroom? Well, in the classroom, it is normal that social interaction is already there, but the good enhancement through learning is needed the guidance for us teachers to promote it. That is why during my discussion, well, as much as I can, I would let my students in doing collaborative activities to practice their behavior to socialize their peers. Next, how can you incorporate social literacy online? So through blogging, it is one of the ways. I will publish my written works which can talks about the inspirational tips and learning and stories to attract the reader, and I will encourage also others to do blogging. So next, in Google Classroom and any other online platforms. So I will conduct asynchronous and asynchronous classes and give them the group activity which is in these platforms they are going to utilize. Okay, so next we have the Zoom application, and in Zoom application, as we all know that this is well-known platforms, I will encourage my students to use this to conduct meetings and brainstorming to come up better output. So next is social networking sites. I will group them and assign the topics where they will have the data mining to do research about the topics and let them critiques about it. So question number 2, how can you incorporate social literacy in a face-to-face environment? So first, we have the group project. In this area, the factual case and ideas are all acceptable, but the accuracy remains mutual. In assigning my student to do the group project, I will encourage them to communicate, gather information, create graph and drop it, then patch it all to do a better or a productive outcomes. Next, we have the peer reviewing. So in this case, the individual critiques are very important. That is why sometimes being assertive would be better to legislate the work of our peers to reconstruct their ideas. Then acceptance and commitment would be really great. The last one is we have the field trips. So in the field trips, this is part of our leisure time or to relax together with our friends. Like after a huge battle of studying, our friends would go out to have a trip to reduce, to mitigate, and to drain, and to mitigate the drain and laugh behind the battle. That's really important in life, to spend a little time to ourselves and to socialize with others. That's all for today. Thank you for watching. See you next.